I'm Erika.
I'm Jody Leonard, her mom. April 21st, 2021, Erika was home and she was unloading the dishwasher. She's the only one of my three that actually helped me. And she passed out. And she called me at work and asked me to come home and help her. And I rushed home and we took her to the hospital. And this was during a time when they weren't letting anybody in the hospital. So she ended up in there for about 10 days. And we discovered all these little things that have been happening since she was little. Ended up being this neuropathy. And it came out as POTS, which is posterior orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. Right? And from there, Erika was numb on the whole left side of her body. They were trying to rule out a stroke, MS, like all sorts of things. And from there, she has more acronyms than I even can remember. So we're just kind of plugging along at this point, trying to figure it all out. She lost sensation, and she got a pretty good neurologist who has helped her through IVIG to get the sensation back a little bit on the left side of her body. And she actually just started walking a couple weeks ago after her last treatment.
The IVIG is like a $35,000 drug. And then I have to start another one called Recipients. And that's like a $45,000 drug.
And luckily right now we have pretty good insurance, but Erika's 25, or she will be in May. And in 1 year, like this is a lifetime. There's no cure for it. So it's just being able to manage it. So this will be a lifetime for her. And in next year at 26, she will be off our insurance. So it's just a process, to try to figure it all out, because it's originally she was diagnosed with POTS, and they don't consider that a disability. Then the CIDP diagnosis came along and all sorts of other things. So we're just trying to figure it all out now, like how we move on from here.
When I got the call, I was actually in the middle of a treatment. So I think I was just in shock because it didn't feel real. I don't know how you felt.
We're not used to being on this side of it. I remember when we moved to the school district when they were younger, and she asked me if she could have $150 to go to a dance. And I was like, you're in middle school, like $150? What kind of dance? And then I learned so much about what the South High Marathon dance does. And every year we just raise money for it. And you never think you're going to be on the opposite side of it. So I was just so touched. Because we've been fortunate that we can take care of Erika and have her home, and that, you guys do such good work. We were really, we were crying, just like this. I remember the first time we went to the marathon dance, and Erika was a dancer, and we raised all sorts of money, and she wanted to get those crocheted blankets. And we didn't really know much about it, and they were handing out tissues that TD Bank must have given it out or something like that as a promotion. And I'm like, what is this for? Why are we getting tissues? And then I actually watched the dancers and what they did and how much heart and soul that they put into it and how many people that they helped. They're incredible. And I feel like it's such an example for kids everywhere with all the stuff going on in the world, especially right now. Like when they come together to do this, there's nothing like it. I've never seen anything like it.
I think the most important thing is to just remember like what you're doing it for, no matter how tired you get, and You really are helping a lot of people.
Yeah.
Go
Go
Bulldogs.
and
Thank you, dancers.